I'm here, Timey.
Great, we're in the corral out back. Sorry about the location, but since you stole Joko's awakened army, Agent Keto thought we should keep a low profile.
There you are. Just a few more adjustments to Scruffy and we're ready to hit the road.
We should check in with Jory and Kaz. See if they've caught up to Kralkatorrik.
They already checked in. Kralk is perched in some mountains. They said it's acting strange. That's odd. Something's interfering with the comm signal. I'll try out front.
Where's Canuck? I thought he was with you.
Amnoon, collecting his winnings. He's going double or nothing on you and Kralkatorrik. Speaking of which, we got a plan for when we do catch up to the Purple Menace.
I'm hoping Timey's research turns up something.
And if it doesn't...
Commander! Redlock! Come quick! Found what's causing the static.
A Brandstorm? Again? I don't see any sign of Kralkatorrik.
If Kralk had flown over, we'd be walking jewelry right now.
Looks like Kralkatorrik's learned a few new tricks.
This is why I brought Scruffy. I'll have him run a scan.
Sounds good. Whitlock and I are going to get a closer look. I was afraid of something like this.
We only handed an elder dragon the energy of a god. What could go wrong?
I was afraid of something like this.
We only handed an elder dragon the energy of a god. What could go wrong?
A Brandstorm! It's right on top! Save yourselves! It's just as you said. Kralkatorrik is here to kill us all!
Those people are trapped inside that crystal. We gotta get them out. Pardon me.
We've got to save these people.
Black Legion, see it done!
Tell me I didn't just see a dragon fighting a dragon.
Was that Aurene?
Iron Legion, put your backs into it!
No! Help! Help! You're a lifesaver. Bless you.
Heads up! Clear these elementals. We need to get these people out of here.
Hero, take this!
Iron Legion, put your best into it!
Cavalier, gather your squad and get to the south gate.
Right away. Squad, on me!
Thank you for helping us.
Hero! I found a new way to win. Outstanding!
My brother. I think he's still inside.
Iron Legion, put your best into it!
We've got to free these people. Come on!
Kill him!
Hope she still remembers who her friends are.
Blood Legion, see it done! Iron Legion, put your best into it!
Keep moving. Go, go! Alright, this is starting to feel personal.
Put your best into it!
Push into the south gate. Rally any remaining Cavaliers into the city.
This is our fight!
Cavaliers, Amnu needs you. Get the civilians to safety.
You heard the commander! Let's get those people out of there!
Aurene, open the gates!
There's dragons!
No time to explain. Do it!
Knock.
Took you long enough. I'm not getting any greener, you know. But enough chit-chat. Those branded lieutenants are raising undead. I hope you wore your risen kicking boots.
We have to get rid of those branded.
Help! Please!
It's working. Probably ought to take out those lieutenants while we're
Iron
at it.
Legion, put your backs into it! Blood Legion, see it through!
Whitlock, is that Aurene fighting a wyvern?
Yeah, she's put on some muscle. Not a bad fight.
I found a new way to win. Outstanding.
There's another one. Let's go. That's Deputy Kais. Seems he's no longer undercover. I hate having to kill people I know. But I guess it's him or us. Life was hard on him. It made him mean. Being branded has made him meaner. Such a waste. Ibrahim will want to know what became of his deputy. Reinforcements! Over there!
Blood Legion, see it through!
you, Wyvern, incoming! Heard it. Quickly, take out those crystals.
Blood Legion, see it done! Back me up! Blood Legion, see it done! Nice.
Not this. Why couldn't Kralkatorrik have branded a choir for his lieutenant? The crystals! Hurry!
Nice. I need energy.
Iron Legion, put your best into it!
Side.
Let's hope it stays that way. Finish this, Commander. Joko, Balthazar, now Kralkatorrik. Remind me never to build a summer home here.
I mean, first field test of Scruffy's new tactical upgrades, successful. Look, I brought Agent Keto.
Commander, if Kralkatorrik's minions can brand people even when it's not nearby, we have a very big problem.
We'll need local allies to stop it. We can't just steal Joko's army again.
Recruiting forces would be easy back in Tyria. But Elona?
everywhere for you. What were you thinking? You could have been killed.
Did everybody see that? I'm not the only one that saw that, right?
Aurene, I don't understand. That was... What was that?
It wasn't good.
The screams.
I don't know about the rest of it, but the city looked a lot like Faranor.
There she goes.
Teenagers. They grow up so fast.
Faranor. You know this place, Keto? Can you take us there?
I know every place. But no one gets into Faranor, or wants to. It's infested.
Humor us.
Well, the Sun Spears supposedly know a way in. And if you need local allies, they're a good place to start.
Right. Sun Spears. Where do we find them?
Hiding somewhere in the Astralarium in Istan, I expect. The head archivist may know something. There aren't many left, and Joko's trying to wipe the rest of them out. They don't want to be found.
Details. Istan it is. Good luck. You and Canuck stay here and clean up any branded stragglers. Timey?
There's enough new Kralky debris here to keep Scruffy and me busy for days.
We should travel separately, for safety. I'll go ahead. Jonik at the docks can get you passage. See you in Istan.
It'll fetch a nice price.
On your way, Outlander. Only ship's crew allowed on my docks.
I need passage to Istan.
Everybody needs something. Hold on. I know that face. Palawa Joko's put a price on your head, friend.
That's so. Last I saw Joko, he wasn't in a position to make threats.
Either way, I don't take his coin. This rig's headed for Istan. I can stow you aboard if you'd like. Ain't exactly the royal stateroom, but it'll get you there. If you can keep your high-priced head out of sight.
This must be the Astralarium. Now to find the head archivist.
It's your job to announce what the Vizier wants to hear. That the stars foretell consummate triumph for King Joko.
I don't understand. Why me? I don't believe any of that junk.
I don't care. It's your turn to give me.
Welcome to the Astralarium, the supreme repository of knowledge in Istan. What is it you seek? Wait you're the Tyrian hero, the God Killer, the Dragon Slayer, Connacht's crony.
You know Connacht?
Shh! There's a bounty on your head. Are you trying to get
Everything
turned
all
in?
right over there?
Praise be to beneficent Joko, who patronizes our intellectual pursuits.
I need to find the Sunspear base.
Lower your voice. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't believe you. Why so nervous?
There are those here who, from fear or greed, rewrite our histories to glorify King Joko, whereas others risk their lives to preserve the truth.
I admire your courage. I want to help, but I need to get in touch with the Sunspears.
To protect our most sacred tomes, Archivist Salwa has locked them in the restricted archive. That's also where you'll find the secret entrance to the Sunspear's base. But you can't just waltz in. Salwa is militant. She won't admit anyone until she's convinced they oppose Joko.
So I'll convince her. I'm no fan of Joko, and I don't think he's too thrilled with me either.
Words alone will never sway her. Joko's minions have been here for weeks revising the histories to lionize that fiend. If you can put a stop to it, I suspect Salwa will be more than happy to let you in.
I found this old book. Does it belong here with you?
Cormyr's Truth. Never thought we'd see this rare edition again. It was over 25 years ago now when I first heard of it. My first year in this job. Our old supervisor liked to have fun with new recruits by assigning us his coldest cases. He let me waste a day or two looking for this book, while the rest of his staff had a good laugh at my expense. Everyone thought it was lost forever, but here you are with a book I never imagined I would see with my own eyes. I hereby deputize you to help find our other lost books, using whatever sorcery you used to locate this one.
Sweet, sweet
Impressive.
treasure.
I think you've done more than enough to prove you're truly anti-Joko. You shouldn't have any problem getting Salwa to let you into the restricted archive. Tell her I've sent you to retrieve a book called Nightfall. The book will reveal the entrance to the Sunspear base.
Archivist Rada sent me to fetch a book for her. The title is Nightfall. She said you know it.
Every page, by heart. Rada has an eye for history. And apprentices too, it seems. Enter, and do not fail her.
That's dramatic.
Ahai, Hero of Amnoon. I am First Spear Hakima of the Istani Sunspears.
You know who I am?
Every Sunspear knows who you are. And I believe we have some common interests. Joko's hold on Istan has weakened in his absence. Some of us here even dare to dream of a new era.
I left Joko rotting in a cage in the domain of the lost. Should definitely make for smoother sailing.
You would think. But the number of Awakened grows. They're retaking towns we freed, including Champion's Dawn. And someone claiming to be Joko is offering rewards for the heads of his enemies. Especially yours.
So I hear. I'll tread carefully. To that end, I'm here to ask if you can get me into Faranor.
Oh. I'm afraid not. Only our leader knows the way. Spear Marshal Zaim guards that secret with his life. He rode south to retake Champion's Dawn from the Awakened. The priest there, Sazir, usually knows where he is.
Then that's where I'm headed.
The Sun Spears are an ancient order. Honorable protectors from brighter years in Elona's history. Most of my brothers and sisters were awakened and forced to serve Joko. You know them now as the Mordant Crescent. A few survived, in hiding. Recruiting to sustain the order across the generations in hopes they might one day rise against Joko. Zaim has become the Spear Marshal of these Sun Spears. We serve his vision of an Istan free from Joko's grasp. Zaim was trained by a Sun Spear named Katur, until word of Istan's plight reached his ears. When Balthazar attacked the mainland, things got worse in Istan. Much worse. Istan was Zaim's home, and despite his mentor's protests, he could not sit by while it burned. Zaim vowed to bring the Sun Spears out of the shadows, to once again make them a shield for the innocent and the scourge of the corrupt. I was the first he recruited, but many would follow. Eventually, we convinced him to take the title of Spear Marshal. Balthazar's campaign on the mainland caused ripples throughout the kingdom. Crops burned, trade lines disrupted, shipments to Istan that never got past Palawa. Joko's loyalists are comprised mainly of the island's nobility, and only they are allowed to live within Palawa, its port city. They control what comes in and what goes out. They decided food would not go out. When people objected, the Temple of Joko said those outside Palawadan's walls were disloyal and didn't deserve food. It started out as a way for the nobility to feel virtuous watching half the island starve. But it escalated. Quickly. Isner Isles had enough, and declared their independence from the rest of Istan. By then, the temple congregation had armed themselves. The loyalists went down there, intending to make an example of the disloyal. Zaim was prepared, though. He taught us a great deal about guerrilla tactics. The Sun Spears crushed the Loyalists, sent them running all the way to the northern shore. The Awakened garrison was manned by a skeleton crew, no pun intended, thanks to your liberation of the mainland forces. Nonetheless, the Mordant Crescent sent 50 Awakened to find this famous Sun Spear champion and end the rebellion. We don't know how he did it. But two facts are undisputed. Those Awakened lie dead, and Zaim lives. The people started calling him the Hero of Istan. It galvanized the whole island behind him. The Mordant Crescent and their loyalists imposed martial law, even within Palawa itself. They started conscripting the living and awakening the dead. If you won't serve in life, you can always serve in death. Anyone suspected of aiding the Sun Spears gets rounded up for re-education. With their supply lines broken, their families imprisoned, recruits getting harder and harder to find. Well, as you can imagine, things started falling apart. The Mordant Crescent would rather watch Istan burn than tolerate any commoner who shows some spine. And Zaim and his Sun Spear recruits? Well, we have spines of iron.
I'm looking for Priest Sazir. I heard he may have seen what happened.
Awakened overran us. Took our food. Damn near destroyed the place. What does it look like?
Not you, Father. Me.
He forgets he's now an elder priest, retired. This isn't a good time. We've been through a lot.
I was told Spear Marshal Zaim had ridden here to help. Have you seen him?
The Spear Marshal, yes, he did come to our defense. I thought he might be able to turn back the
Then
Awakened.
Zaida the Sly and her Corsairs ambushed him. Carted him off to sell to the highest bidder.
I can't exactly just walk onto her ship and ask her to give him back. I need some leverage.
Might be a way. Old Corsair family like the Slies. Only one thing means more than gold. Honor.
No, Father, I know this story. It would be suicide to even try.
Centuries ago, story goes, a Sunspear champion found a coin belonged to a Corsair. Name of Margaret the Sly. Sly family wanted it back. Swore they'd grant any favor to whoever returned it. No one ever has.
How can I get this coin?
You can't. Hundreds of Corsairs have entered the cave of the Sunspear champion, hoping to best him, win the coin, and get a favor from the Slies. All have died. Like I said, suicide.
I've died before. It's overrated. Where do I find this cave?
It's on the south shore. You need only follow the trail of dead, but I wish you'd reconsider.
Why, who do you think you're talking to? If anyone can win that coin, it's this one. Might even help our town along the way. I can see it in your eyes, Commander. Corsair be with you. Not much to tell, really. He's been there since before my father's father was born. Kind of tradition for the kids of the village to sneak out there to the cave and watch him knock down challengers. He's not like the other Awakened I've met. He was always kind to us kids. Put on a real show. Mind you, this is gossip from 200 years ago. But I heard when he was awakened, he put up a real fight. Joko and his stooges had to say every order just so, or he'd find a way around it. Most people just give up, accept it. Easy to give in, be a mindless slave. But a few keep a bit more personality. The Archon at the time, he didn't like this one's personality. So the Archon ordered him to guard that cave. Forever. Since that's the only order he was given, it's the only one he's bound to. Seems content to brawl the years away. What's to say? Of course, Corsair made a bet, lost an heirloom, and died before she could get it back. It's become kind of a family IOU. Passed to her kid and her kid's kid, until it landed in Saida's hands. The Sly crew is pretty, traditional. They take the old code of honor very seriously. If anything can save you from the business end of their sabers, it's that coin. Trust me.
Trail of dead, indeed.
Another deluded fool come to court death in the name of avarice. Costs will oblige you too.
I have no wish to fight you. but I need your coin. Not for myself. To save a Sunspear. The Spear Marshal.
Sunspear? What are you trying to pull? The Sunspears died out years ago.
No. They live. And they're fighting right now to save Istan. But they need their Spear Marshal.
And from what does he need saving, this Spear Marshal?
The current Sly Captain, Saida. She plans to sell him to Joko's minions. I need him to help me win a war.
Joko? I died valiantly. A worthy end only to be raised from the dead by that infernal sop. Turned into this. Compelled to obey his every order, I banished myself here to evade them. Can't obey what you can't hear.
Ingenious. Then it should please you to give me the coin so I can defeat his armies.
I like you, but I don't know you. Kos was no patsy in life, and he will not be in death. Honor demands you will fight, and probably die, like all the rest. But best me, and the coin is yours. Kos!
Feels nice.
Cormier, protect me!
Blood Legion, see it done!
Such might!
Kos!
I will break you!
Well, I'll be cursed. Again. The great and mighty Kos bested in combat. Who the hell are you?
Someone who's in a hurry?
Well, the coin is yours. I'll no longer be entertained by foolish Corsairs seeking glory and favors. This life beyond the grave will become even duller than before. Hard to imagine.
We hope to bring down the Morden Crescent. And with Joko in the domain of the lost, things can change.
His whispers travel far, even on others' lips. I dare not leave, lest I become his weapon once more. But you do me this favor. You hurt him hard, so not one more soul can be condemned to this. Now go! The Sunspears of my time thought it best not to engage Joko directly. I knew he was too much of a threat to ignore. We were the ones who released him. It was up to us to end his menace. I took a few volunteers to do just that. We failed. I failed.
Wanted to give you an update. The branded here in Amnoon seem to have moved on. Casimir says Kralkatorrik is still sitting in the mountains.
Sounds like you've got things under control back there. I could use everyone's help here with the Sunspears.
We can head that way, but I think Timey's having too much fun feeding rocks to her golem.
Scruffy's running them through his petrology spectrograph.
Rock tests, I got it. Check in when you get here.
So pitiful. This one delivered himself right to us.
On your way, Outlander. Only ship's crew allowed on my docks.
Wait. You're the dockmaster who helped me back in Amnoon Harbor.
I'm with the Order. Keep up. Well, if you're dead set and ready to do this, I'll let the pirates know you're here. Parley!
Parley! Parley! Parley!
That'll get you safe passage onto Saida's ship. Getting back, you're on your own.
First the Hero of Istan, and now the Hero of Amnoon. Looks like Captain Saida's collecting the whole set!
What do you say we keep him and split the bounty right down the middle?
Stand down. This one here's under Parley. You touch him, you'll feel the steel of the whole sly crew.
So you're the commander. You built quite the reputation. God Killer, Dragon Slayer. You're worth more than the last 50 souls I handed over to Joko combined.
I left Joko in the domain of the lost. Whoever's paying bounties, it isn't him.
The bounty money's good. Who cares?
You're not handing me over to anyone.
Where? How did you get that? That coin belongs to my family.
Which means you owe the commander.
You always have invisible people following you around, Commander?
Probably more than I realize. So, I give you the coin. You give me Zaim. Simple.
Not simple. I gave him to the Mordant Crescent an hour ago, in exchange for the bounty.
Timing is everything. Know where they're holding him?
The jail in their Great Hall.
Your cozy relationship with the Mordant Crescent Warden will be our ticket in.
We're not friends. I have to have something to give her.
Give her me. Drag me to the Great Hall and tell the Mordant Crescent you've come to claim my bounty. You'll get Margaret's coin, the bounty on my head, and credit for capturing me.
Ah, and once the Mordant Crescent have you, they'll lock you up with Zaim.
I don't know. I mean, what if they kill you? How do I get my coin back then?
You're already getting my bounty. A gesture of good faith. Think of it as a down payment.
Or think of it as assurance that you won't double-cross us, if that helps. I'll leave you two to chat.
Find the brewmaster, Medi. Tell him we need a batch of his grog. You'll have to get the ingredients. Liquor from the alehounds, knuckle salve from Stonefist, and shrapnel from what's left of the powder keg crew. Word of caution. You'll probably be acquiring these things over someone's dead body. Possibly yours. As for the other ingredients, Medi can tell you where to find them outside the flotilla. Any questions?
Grog?
First rule of prison breaks. It's bad form to show up without a gift for your host. The ale Medi brews up is legendary. It can knock out even the biggest Corsair. Surprisingly, it smells and tastes just like any old strong ale, but it packs a serious punch. Not even an undead stomach can keep it down for long. It's for, let's call it insurance. There was one time we made the mistake of having a single Corsair guard all of the ingredients, while we went out carousing. Woke up the next morning to find our pockets empty and the Corsair gone. Headed north to Vabi, apparently, with everything we had. After that, we made an old-fashioned accord to store each ingredient separately. That way, we all know who's brewing up a batch.
Feels nice. Such might!
Bring the thunder!
Fine, I'll leave him be.
Here's the grog from Medi. Care to share how exactly this fits into the plan?
Second rule of prison breaks. Combat's always easier when your opponent sleeps through it.
Fair. But even with guards incapacitated, there's a whole garrison of troops outside.
Leave that to me, Commander. I'll be stationed outside with the cavalry.
Meet me outside the Great Hall when you're ready to start your suicidal plan. And you. Next time you appear on my ship without warning, be advised that I will kill you. And I will enjoy it.
Now it's time to move on.
It's a minor miracle we can trade without killing each other. The Alehound's top priority is removing anything that stands between them and their next drink. The Stonefists never turn down a fight. Ever. I've seen him refuse to leave a sinking ship if it would interrupt a brawl. The powder kegs love to blow things up. Sometimes those things include their own ships. And we Slies prefer to work behind the scenes. A word in the right ear, or a dagger in the right back, saves time and money. I was starting to think you'd wised up.
No such luck.
Why are we even here? There's no sign of your Shadows agent or his cavalry yet.
I trust Quito. The cavalry will be here.
Captain, these casks are getting heavy.
Well, I have my crew in position. Enough of Medi's grog to fell a Hydra. And a little something for you. Do you have my coin?
You'll get it when we have Zaim out safe.
My back.
Okay. Time to hand you over to the people who want you dead. Oi! Captain Saida the Sly, requesting entrance. I come with gifts. Come on, pick up the pace. Miserable excuse for a hero. The Warden hasn't got all day.
Back for more, Captain Saida. The Sunspear's bounty wasn't enough for you?
I only live to give Joko what he wants, Warden Amala. Praise Joko!
Praise Joko.
Praise Joko.
And there's nothing he wants more than the Tyrian hero in the flesh.
Well, I'll be a scarab's breakfast. How did you and your drunken wharf rats manage this?
Sorry, Warden. Captain's gotta have her secrets.
Fine. I'll have the gold brought to the front hall. Take it and go. Now.
Without drinking a toast to the most magnificent Palawa, Joko? Wonder what he'd do if he heard you refuse to honor him. We've brought you the finest grog found outside the pleasure halls of Vabi, just for this purpose.
It's very heavy.
One toast. To honor the most glorious Palawa Joko.
Commander, it's Jaime. Are you there?
Wait, what's that? Quiet, prisoner!
Hi. You in there. Are you dead?
Not now, Jaime.
Ah, grog. Sleep it off, then.
Wait. What happened?
You're in the holding cells of the Morden Crescent Great Hall.
Keep it down over there. Are you Zayn? The Hero of Istan?
That is what people call me, yes. And who are you?
People call me the Hero of Tyria.
Oh, the famous commander. Agent Keto told us tales of how the two of you killed Balthazar.
Nonsense. Joko killed that Balthazar. He told us so himself.
I'm here to rescue you.
And how is that going?
It is better. Oh.
According to plan, believe it or not. Now we need to find a way out.
It's no use. I've tried everything.
Some kind of riot outside. Sun spears. Gonna stick it out.
My people are here?
A friend is bringing some help from the outside.
What did you do to the guard? You're wasting your time. I've tried everything on this lock. Is it true you and Agent Keto also killed two Elder Dragons? Aren't you the crafty one? The jailer has the keys on his belt.
I'm going to get us out of here. And then I need you to get me into Faranor.
That's a tall order. One thing at a time. Thank you. Hero of the Morden Crescent Great Hall.
Damn. My communicator's not here. So, can you get me into Faranor?
As I said, one thing at a time. Why don't we get out of here first?
Legion, put your best into it!
Commander, please! Are you there?
Timey?
He's got me! I need you!
I'm coming, Timey!
I knew this had to be a ruse. I'd expect it from you, Commander. But Saida? Joko would not approve.
Who needs approval when I've got his gold?
Oh no! He's coming!
Where is she?
He commands that you must die.
Such might! Feels nice.
This is our fight! Say no to Citadel! Legion, see it done! Iron Legion, put your best into it! Sweet release.
Feels nice.
Timey! Timey, where are you?
Commander, I think it's the city from Aurene's vision. Oh no, he's coming!
Who's got you, Timey?
No, no! Stay away, please!
Your
No. It can't be.
Joko. Sounds like he has a friend of yours. I suppose you'll want help saving her next.
Not from you, Commander. This pirate is the one who sold me to Joko.
Relax, Sun Spirit. He'd never pay me twice for the same merchandise.
We don't have time for this. My friend is in that sick lich's hands. I have to help her.
Fine. There is one matter outstanding, however.
Take your damn coin.
Your gratitude is touching. That's my cue to get out of here. I suggest you do the same.
My sun spears.
Commander, I heard you pulled a Thackeray and got yourself captured. Is that the Spear Marshal?
We've got new problems. Joko's back, and he's got Taimi. I Faranur.
Aurene's vision. He has Taimi? Let's go.
I'll prepare the Sun Spears to reclaim Champion's Dawn. Then I'll meet you at the old dock at Isner Bay. Sun Spears! Let's liberate Champion's Dawn!
Aurene, if you can hear me, please protect them.
Sweet, sweet treasure.
Looks like you could use some help, Commander.
Knock.
There she is, across the water. Faranur, the first city. This is as close as I've ever dared come.
Looks like it's seen better days.
That city is home to centuries of my people's history. Without it, Elona would be nothing. Faranur was home to the seat of the primeval dynasty, the shining quintessence of Elonian life. But then came the ravage of the Scarab Plague, and the end of the primeval kings.
Gates closed. I could blow it. Never mind.
You dare to defy our glorious leader? Now you suffer the consequences.
Feels nice.
Up ahead, another of Joko's rot bags. We should follow it. Hey, tour guide. Anything else we should know about these cursed lands before we go rushing in?
This is what Spear Marshal Corsair inadvertently woke the fallen god Abaddon.
Fighting one fallen god was enough for a lifetime. Be careful what you touch.
Skip it up and that up.
Fine place for
I
adventure.
recall childhood tales about a series of trials required to enter this place. It appears those stories were true.
Perhaps we should double back outside to look for another way in.
No time. Our raptors should be able to make this jump.
I don't know. I think I see quite a few raptor bones down there alongside the others.
I'll go first to make certain it's safe.
No. Timey is my responsibility. I'll take the lead. That should make things a little easier. Come on across. That's 2 down. That should do the trick.
It did a trick, all right.
Look out!
Your journey ends here.
Here's you!
Feels nice.
Commander, over here. Looks like Timey's hair bow.
Your young friend is a genius.
Don't tell her that. Zaim, you said something about a scarab plague.
Yes, the stories of the real plague are horrifying. Scarabs bursting out of flesh, devouring people from within. Now Joko's army uses dark magic that resembles the scarab plague to strike fear in his enemies.
That's just plain evil. We're lucky he doesn't have the real thing.
But he does have Timey.
So now there are awakened and branded. Lovely.
Fortunately, each seems to be distracting the other.
These bodies, they're Asura. At least Timey's not among them.
There are also inquest from the look of it.
Strange. As far as I knew, The Asura were all expelled or killed when Joko claimed these lands.
Never a good sign when the Inquest are around, dead or alive.
We're penned in. We've got to find a way past this wall.
Good thing I didn't waste these explosives on the gate.
Be quick about it. These things were creepy enough before they started moving.
Such might!
It's hard now!
This is not the sort of task
Hurry, please! We can't hold them off forever!
Yes, by all means, let's hurry the explosives expert. What could possibly go wrong?
Fate, meet fist.
Louder!
You want to survive the battle?
Black Legion, see it done. Ordnance incoming!
That doesn't sound like a small, dead, rodenty thing.
Great. I have to stop them.
Just focus on setting those explosives.
Bring the thunder!
What did you do?
Watch your heads!
Commander? Of course. Why am I not surprised?
How did you get here?
We chased whatever these things are through some portals, trying to see where they're coming from.
Wait, what portals?
Isn't that why you're here? Portals have started popping up all over Tyria and spitting out these things.
Joko's forces are in Tyria?
If these shambling rod piles are his, then yeah, Tyria's teaming with them. But if you're not here for the portals...
We're here to rescue Taimi from Joko.
You let this Joko character take Taimi? No one lets Joko do anything. He takes what he wants.
Who's this guy?
I am Zain, Spear Marshal of the Sun Spears. So first you put your mag to sleep with that blasted machine.
Enough!
Taimi's in danger. Anyone who wants to save her can come with me. like the way this looks. I like it.
Feels nice. Fresh.
Warband in position.
Pierce you.
Praise Joko. Praise Joko.
Does this strike anyone as an implausible amount of Asura technology to find in an ancient human city?
It looks like the tech from Radhanovus. Maybe this was one of Zin's labs.
That explains why the Inquest are here. They have a thing for that guy.
Or else they just got caught in the wrong place at the wrong time.
What's this? These plates in the ground.
More trials. We can all help with this.
Think you're gonna need more weight.
fight!
Flames are gone!
Nicely done.
Replaying security log.
I won't open it! I'd rather die than help you.
If you prefer, you can die and the order doesn't matter.
Force those two fires. Then hit that...
Stalls us.
I'll remember this.
Replaying security log.
I won't open it! I'd rather die than help you.
If you prefer, you can die and help me. The order doesn't matter.
Let's go.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's not good.
Cross those
What
two
in the name
wires.
of the tree is
And hit
this?
that...
It's an infestation.
Replay complete.
No, it's an army. Joko is calling them forth. A new
More
place.
dead things.
We'll guard your flank, Commander. You get timing.
Commander! Awaken made me open the gate!
Keep timing. Hold on! He's nice. Kill him!
The crimes of Syrian Commander are an act of war against the Elonan people. Therefore, the kingdom of Elona will respond in kind. His Majesty and our Joko regrets you will not survive to see Elona burn and your people enslaved. But he offers this gesture in compensation.
Oxygen purge protocol initiated.
Commander? None of my controls in here are responding.
Internal oxygen levels at 95%.
Okay, Timey. The problem.
Internal oxygen levels at 90%.
We have to smash that thing open. It's gonna suffocate her in there.
Be careful. I've given Scruffy a few upgrades.
Internal oxygen levels at 85%.
Miniature electrical storms. I'm sorry. You'll have to short-circuit them.
Have to stop.
This should do the trick.
your best into it!
Scruffy's shields are down! Hit him hard!
Internal oxygen levels at 80%.
Oh no. Crab, Timmy.
Feels nice.
Starting to wish I hadn't made Scruffy so good.
Internal oxygen levels at 70%.
70%? Why did it skip 75? It's not fair.
Oxygen levels at 60%.
Oh no! It's speeding up!
Get her out of that thing!
Pressure. The time is at hand for reckoning!
Getting kinda hard to breathe in here. Find more pods to sniff.
Internal oxygen levels at 50%.
You take care of the other gates.
Legion, see it done!
Keep fighting. Don't let them through.
Okay.
Iron Legion, put your best into it!
After the auxiliary power runs out.
Back me up!
Getting lightheaded.
Internal oxygen levels at 40%.
40%. Again, 6 straight. Something's happening.
Weapon charge level critical. Shield charge level critical.
No! Oh no! Look out!
Initiating rapid ammunition discharge protocol.
I'm so sorry!
Ammunition banks depleted. Engaging emergency systems catastrophic shutdown.
Timmy, are you okay? Timmy, say something!
Something.
Thank the spirits.
Never been so happy to smell dead people.
Well, we've stopped that. For the moment.
At least Joko won't be getting any more awakened from here.
I doubt this was his only source for soldiers. He'll regroup. But we put a serious dent in his plans.
The big question is, what else is he planning?
Timmy?
Experiments. He has them doing experiments.
What kind of experiments?
I don't know. Bugs. Something with bugs.
We came through another inquest lab. Do you think it's here in Elona?
If it is, we'll find it.
Thank you, Commander. I was hoping you'd get the hint. Didn't think I'd get the hint back, though.
How are you feeling, Timmy? I know it's still early, but is there anything else you can tell us about what you saw?
I've been better. It's not every day you're almost asphyxiated by your own golem. But I'll live. With Inquest being part of Joko's awakened army, there's no telling what kind of crazy information he has access to.
Whatever he's planning, we'll be ready for it.
It's good to have you back, Bram.
Joko's got no idea what he's starting. Conquering humans is one thing, but there's a world of hurt awaiting for him in Ascalon.
We have to focus on stopping his attack from here in Elona.
I'll get in touch with Logan. Tell him to mobilize the Pact. Let him know we're down here doing our part.
I have to admit, Joko's plan is inspired. Using Asura gates to go behind enemy lines. Insidious, but intelligent. My only question is, how did Joko learn these gates even existed?
One Inquest scientist wanders too far from home. Ambushed by an awakened horde. Dragged in front of Joko. Joko tortures him. Kills him. Awakens him. Then picks around in the poor dead guy's brain. Until he finds what he wants.
Yes, that would probably do it.
With Joko attacking Tyria, it seems your revolution has become an international affair.
I fear for your people, Commander. I know too well the suffering Joko brings to those under his reign. I pledge to you that the Sun Spears will do everything in our power to prevent your Tyrians from knowing that misery.
And I pledge we will end his reign here in Elona. He poses a threat too great to ignore.
Here's to an alliance between our people. May our enemies tremble in fear.
Something like that.
Roxy and I were in Holbrook trying to figure out how to get to Jormag, since you put him to sleep under a mountain of ice.
These portals just started opening up all around the city. Then those awakened, you call them, started pouring out. These were different from normal Asura gates. They just seemed to appear out of nowhere.
Timmy, you mentioned some advancements in Asura gate technology.
Yeah, Zin and the Radanovans were working on it.
And now the Inquest and Joko have it. Nothing more dangerous than bad guys with new toys.
Glad to see you, Commander. I wish it was under happier circumstances. I've been missing my old friends since Garm retired.
I'd be under a dead abomination in a pile of rubble if it weren't for you two. Especially you, Bram.
Instincts kicked in.
Hey, it's not like you haven't saved Bram's neck a time or two. Right, Bram? Well, I gave it a shot.
Help me!